Hello, I'm Dr. Jack Hinderman.
And I'm Dr. Jenny Leist.
And we're your family chiropractor in Dubuque, Iowa. Today, I want to bring you a little message. Dr. Jenny and I are going to have a little conversation for you on pregnancy and birth. See, in January, we have a little theme in our office. We're resolving to raise healthy children. And in order to do so, it's got to start at the beginning. So during pregnancy and, of course, through the birth process. What we find, unfortunately, at least in the United States for sure, is that the pregnancy is geared more towards basically like high stress, a lot of fear associated with pregnancy.
Yeah.
I have a little article that we're going to link to this about an actual medical doctor had gone through a process. She wanted to have a natural birth, and she talks about some of the pressures that she was under. Jenny, do you want to share anything specifically from that article?
Yeah, she just talked about how much, like with going into a hospital, how much stress she was under to like have a C-section and to get it out faster when like her body wanted to go at its own pace.
Yeah, well, she's not the only one that's been pressured for sure. I really can't speak much into that because my wife and I, we've got 3 little boys, and you know, we educated ourselves early on about the birth process. We went through a course called the Bradley Method. If anyone out there is pregnant, I would highly encourage looking into the Bradley Method of childbirth. Basically, it's a method that was put together by an OB, an obstetrician that was delivering a lot of babies, and just put together a protocol to get successful births. But at any rate, I want you guys to think about that. Our child mortality rate in the United States is fairly high compared to industrialized countries. We're ranked somewhere around 37th in the world in terms of our children making it to age 1, where we compare that to the top countries in the world, like Japan and Sweden are both in the top 5, and C-section rates there are less than half of what they are here in the United States. Maybe that's related, maybe it's not, but knowing what I know, what do you think? Do you think it's related?
It's a real darn close correlation there.
Yeah. Especially if we just take like the numbers out of the whole thing and just look at what a traumatic experience the C-section is on both mom and baby.
Yeah.
So don't watch the YouTube video. There's YouTube videos out there if you want to see how much stress is on there. But I think that's C-section babies that we check, we definitely find a problem.
Oh yeah.
More times than not compared to more natural vaginal deliveries. Would you agree?
You can see it in adults even when you see x-rays of their necks. You can guess that they were C-sectioned.
Oh yeah. So,
with high certainty.
Yeah, I remember my as a side note, my grandmother said she had 12 kids. She remembers that they would just basically they would put mom to sleep and she would they'd knock her out and then she'd wake up with a baby. So I imagine it was pretty traumatic back then too, for sure. I don't want this message to come across as us necessarily bashing any kind of medical treatment for it, but just be aware that it is fear driven, and a lot of the procedures are unnecessary. For sure, there are necessary things that happen. My great grandmother, died giving birth to my grandmother in the early 1900s at home. So, obviously there's so many. There's no right or wrong to this, but being educated, understanding, when a pregnancy is going normal compared to when it's not, because the reality is that if pregnancy was not a normal thing, a healthy thing, a natural thing, then none of us would be here today.
Yeah.
It wouldn't, because we didn't have intervention on it until late 1800s, right? So at any rate, thanks for joining our conversation. You got anything else to add?
No.
No? So if you want to get more of this and stay connected, then like our Facebook page, we put these videos out there, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Google circles. We we can link you right directly to our webpage, and you can sign up there. If you have any questions about your children, the health of your children, or your pregnancy, or looking for maybe some chiropractic care for prenatal purposes, then feel free to give our office a call at 563-556-6921, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.
See ya!